Hello, I'm David Brinkerhoff from G. Loomis Fishing Rods, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about our new IMX lineup that we've got coming out here at the Bassmasters Classic. In this lineup, we've got 34 models. 31 of those models are species or technique specific, like jig and worm, drop shot, spinnerbait, pretty much all of the really popular techniques in bass fishing. So one thing that's probably the most noticeable thing about the new IMX lineup of rods is the actual blanks. The blanks are up to 15% lighter than our original IMX. Another really interesting thing and something that's very noticeable when you first look at the rod is the actual handle contour. So you'll notice that in this handle, it's got a palm swell, much like, you know, a split grip and things like that. And then it, you know, narrows down in the midsection of that rod and comes back up into the butt section. So you've got the nice feel of something like a split grip and something that's real nice in your hand that gives you a lot of wrist articulation and free movement of the wrist, as well as you come back up in the back section of that. So if you're double hand casting, it gives you something a little bit extra to hold on to, as well as you'll notice that there's composite rings in the back of that. So what those rings do is just helps add a little tiny bit of weight in the very back where it's needed, just to give you the overall balance of the rod as you're fishing with it. Just makes the rod feel lighter as you're fishing throughout the day. Another thing that you'll notice on these rods is that they've got a stealth black finish with them, with a really nice red accent trim ring with those. So they look really, really good with the new Shimano CI4 reels on there. One other kind of different thing that we did this year with this lineup of rods is the guide train. So it's still all Fuji guides, but the first few guides on these are Fuji Alkanites, and then moving up the rod, they're Fuji K-frames. So, you know, generally you have a few more tip wraps or guide wraps and things like that as you're fishing, and those are almost always up on the tip. So we put these K-frames on here, which these are a tangle-proof guides. So just gives you a few extra casts during the day that you don't have to worry about untangling a line around your guide and things like that. But in a nutshell, that's pretty much the new lineup of IMX bass rods that we're showing here at the Bassmasters Classic, and come check them out.